Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Endless Space 2. With the Unfallen down, we are technically at peace again, and Sol is protected. Check out this swood shield we got going on over here. Don't you wish you had that around your solar system? I bet you do. But you don't. I do. And it's pretty great. We're also researching atmospheric filtration. We actually have a few things on the docket. A first step in purifying and preparing planets for colonization or terraforming consists of reducing toxic elements in the atmosphere and creating tolerable chemical balances. This allows us to start colonizing ash planets, which I know there's a few of them in our systems. We can also build the Luxuries Lottery, which gives approval per luxury deposit. I actually have a lot of planets that could take use of that. Ultra deep habitats are next, which will give us the 4th level of curiosity expedition. Well, research and probing. That's the word I was trying to think of. The Mavros are amicable towards us. I like that. They are now we are now their sovereign over here on Roth. And we're quickly gaining in their approval. System shield done in Sol. Yeah. Protects half the population. Oh. I see. If someone tries to obliterate the entire system, only half the population and the improvements will be destroyed, and the shield gets destroyed instead. Gotcha. Ships in orbit only take half damage, and heroes are less likely to be injured. All good things, all good things. Ying has terraformed one of its planets, so is Azel. Nikoi has enhanced their cyber flora. All good things, all good things. And Behemoth is going to start working on battleships. Very nice. Dimitri, you got to level 18. What in the world do we give the guy who has everything? Start just giving him the fleet improvement stuff. I don't want to reduce the dust generation here, even if it does guarantee make them happy. So this also reduces dust on the system, but it also gives assignment cooldown. What the heck? Why not? Humanity and growing on Horna and Ying. Again, all good things, all good things. Tupa. Yeah, we got probes. Like I said, we wait one turn and you can actually do something with those, so I'm gonna wait that one turn. We're also exploring down here in Tajat and going to try to take a crux from the pirates. We actually are taking on pirates in 2 different areas because we're also taking them on in Kewokson. Kewokson. And you know what we really need to do? We need to bring Oleg and his obliterators down. Where is Oleg? I don't remember where I decided to have him hang out. Oh wait, he's coming down, isn't he? Yes, the dropship will make this go way faster. So that's what we're gonna do. Very cool, very cool. So, like I said, there are a couple things we can do now. We can find some ash planets to start colonizing them. Oh yeah, the material analysis yards. Extra health on ships constructed on Sol. That's tempting. This will mean extra garrison capacity and more food goes to manpower. Those would actually be useful. Also, terraform this dang planet. Yeah, make that a savanna planet. This is Sol 1. Sol 2, we could turn into a monsoon planet if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to. Nothing wrong with a nice savanna planet. Yeah, give me the F Reality Institute as well. That's even more science. Very cool, very cool. Horna, you have an ash planet. Go ahead and colonize it, please. And after you do that, turn this snow planet into a boreal planet for sure. Okay, we got some things we need to explore on this planet too, but that's for later. Any other planets that are ash that we need to start colonizing? Azel, you have one. Put it on the docket. Make that moon base, though. Also, any place that's close to being under, 100% approval, if they have luxuries, we can give them the lottery. You know, nothing makes you happy like a shameless grab for popularity. There you go. Nonetheless, an effective means at which governments can gain their citizens' goodwill. Run by networked machines across the system. For every luxury deposit discovered, a monthly lottery brings a glittering windfall to one lucky individual. We'll spend some influence and make that happen right away, because I think that'd be a good thing. Oh, hey, also upgrade Azul to level, or not Azul, Flet Door to level 3, because we can. Okay. But yeah, any place that's, you know, running a little bit low. Plus, it's cheap. Most places can get this done in like 1 to 3. In fact, just buy it for most of them. Why even have the discussion of waiting for it? Build this vault, by the way. Yeah, any place that has a governor can make use of the vault. Aldershot, you have luxury resources. Also the vault. Also, I could afford the shield. I don't know if I need to. Eco habitats? That's because you have an Arctic planet, right? Yeah. Once I move this, what does your science go down to? Oof. Yeah, just give me a... No, not a snow planet. Give me a steppes planet instead. And then buy this. And then we probably don't need the eco habitats after that. Okay. What else? Dabe. You can make use of luxuries. Let's go ahead and speed that up too. Ying has plenty of luxuries. Ying, but they're also at 193% happiness already. Buy the defense stuff. I'm surprised you don't have that already. Horna. Fairly happy. Also has luxuries. Buy it. Trader's Reach does not have luxuries. They're relatively happy right now. I think they're doing fine. You know, they're unreachable by other groups, so they would actually be a great candidate for a system shield, because if I were going to blow up one of my systems, I would probably go for the one that you can't reach through regular methods unless you have warp speed, which, well, we could at some point, but... No, Soul, you don't have any luxury resources. I'm sorry. No lottery here. You just have to live with being our primary, you know, our home base, our home planet system. I know it's quite a thing to have to live with, but you'll manage, I'm sure. But everywhere else, practically everywhere else, gets the luxuries lottery. Oh my goodness. Okay, Ismara could also be upgraded to level 3. Beamim? I keep saying Bemeem. They do not get one. All right, they also don't have any luxuries. I mean, they have plenty of things they can make and build. Ooh, they can get a moon base. Let's do that. Yeah, let's actually pay for that. Pay for these, both of these. Just level them up quick. Tupa has actually a lot of other things. Yeah, they have purple. Not very many places have purple. Luxuries lottery for Lucilin. Cool. That'll make everybody a little bit happier. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Deki. Deki has no luxury resources, but they do have a desert planet, and we're about to colonize it. So all good. All good. How you doing, 7th People's Navy? You made it to Horna. All right. Well, we got 2 probes, and we got 2 things to probulate. So let's start with the ruins on Horna 3. What do we get? Why, we get lost cities. Nice. We get 5 right now, and of course they get to get them over time. So that's a luxury resource for Horna. Another one. And then subterranean probably means another one. Voidstone. Love it. All right. Luxury resources all over the place. Okay, with that done, you just sit for a turn. See what happens next turn. Our score is almost at 2,000, which seems nuts. I noticed it ended up taking another turn for ultra deep habitats. That's my fault. It's because of the way I decided to move some things around. It is what it is, and it's fine, probably. How you doing, Soul? Magician's Trick Neutron Star owned. Okay. It is applied to Soul, which means additional influence and science per person on Soul. Extra accuracy on ships. It negates cloaking. Interesting. It's all the way down here. All right, cool. Look at that star. Neat. Hey, more Unfallen on Nikolai. What's not to love? Okay. Soul, Savannah, exotic rations. That's more manpower per turn, which we kind of need at this point. We have a desert on Deki. We have luxuries lotteries all over the place. We've enhanced the deserted cities over here on Philetdor, which I assume means that they are, I don't know, do you populate them or what? With the archaeologists' work finally finished, reconstruction and resettlement of the deserted cities has begun. Many buildings have been preserved in their original state as monuments to those who came before, while others became industrial centers of research institutes. Science, industry, dust, all exploding. Enhance strange fossils. Your scientists have discovered connections between the ecology of the ancient, now fossilized organisms here and the mineral deposits in the system. Working from this knowledge, new resource veins can be uncovered. That's industry and dust. I like it when it's more dust. Enhance seismic activity. What does that even mean? By manipulating the magnetic core, which I'm sure has no issues, stabilizing continental drift, and improving construction techniques, the problems in daily life caused by seismic activity have largely been solved. I might have read that one before. So please ignore my brain resetting every once in a while. It just does that. Okay, so we got a desert on Deki. We've moved some Sophons to it, apparently. Sophons prefer cold planets, so it would actually prefer the Arctic. A desert is also not a fertile planet, so I'll tell you what, let's transform it into something more fertile. Let's go with Savannah for now. Put some humans on it. Wow, the humans made a big difference on this planet. Jeez. Deki 4 is pretty solid. So go ahead and enhance this, please. I think the others can stay as they are, but I just wanted to move some people around a little bit, you know. That wasn't too much to ask, I didn't think. Speaking of moving, move our ships. Soul's influence is huge at this point. Okay, Dopa, nothing yet. Don't worry about it. Nothing yet. Don't worry about it. You guys. Yeah, defend this system. Yeah, guard here. You don't have to blow up the Tejats, okay? They're probably stronger than you. They probably aren't, because you would probably have to fight them in 3 separate groups. But don't do it anyway. I don't plan on going to war. Yet. There'll be a time for war. I guess technically you could say that we're in a war against piracy. You know? Oh, that's a Horatio home system. I didn't notice that before. Anyway, ultra deep habitats. Creating a living space deep in the core of a planet that doesn't come with a serious risk of death is no easy task. Did not see that coming. Intense pressures, magma ruptures, and dust asphyxiation are just the beginning of a long list of things that could kill you. With this tech, you're safe, barring unhinged habitat mates. There might always be a chance of some sussy guy coming in there. Dark Matter Institute. 150 science per system level and plus 25 per anomaly. So we want to place plenty of anomalies for this. Can't build it yet. Can't afford it. And then level 4 scanning, which is going to be big. Speaking of big, we're next going to research bigger ships. Liquid composites will make our behemoths better. And it will give us the ability to create a carrier. The large ship. Very nice. Science and technology level 5. Deep space fuel scoops are now available, increases warp speed, so outside of star lanes. Antimatter engines are now available. They're even better than the Hyperium engines. They give you more evasion and more movement points. And accelerated warp drives. Our basic warp drive is now even faster than ever. Claimer of oddities. We have apparently achieved this. Be the first to possess 14 anomalies in your empire. I'm sure you also need you need to be at level 5 to get that. So, Sowers like us. The Yusho on a different planet like us. And there it is, Sower of Oddities. Now we can make the terraforming mega site. No, it's an empire improvement. We get it by default. This massive real-time center of atmospheric, chemical, and geological knowledge helps coordinate scientific advances that pertain to terraforming across the empire. Half terraforming cost. Sweet. And movement points on ships. Also sweet. Speaking of ships, we now need to upgrade all of our ships, probably. No? You need to upgrade the settler. You know what? They're probably the only ones that have a basic propulsion system. And that's why. Upgrade. Yes, that is literally the only reason. Everything else is using Hyperium drives. Which is probably fine. We get 10 Hyperium per turn. We only get 6 antimatter. Actually, that's more than I thought we were going to get per turn. 6 antimatter per turn. So it's fine. For now. Petra, level 12. Very nice. Anything else you could do on the science front? Fleet repair is actually pretty sick. If we needed to divert you to commanding a fleet. But give me more approval rating on Trader's Reach. They don't need it, but nothing wrong with making them feel better. Clev, same thing? No, that's already upgraded. Ooh, more dust and ying, yes. Actually, is there something for more? Nah, dust is good. Is that 3 movement on fleet? Dang. That's pretty good too. All right, more humans on all shot for Letor and Dabi. We are now considered the suzerain of the sowers over here. F Reality Institute is done on Sol. They're now just working on science. We've enhanced the fauna on Nikoi. They are no longer hostile at all. Let's take a look over here. Okay. 2 Savannah planets, huh? Do we need 2 Savannah planets? I don't think we need 2 of them. Tell you what, let's turn this one into a monsoon planet. We'll see if we can make this one fertile so it can... well, no, Temperate's good for colonial exchange. Never mind. Yeah, turn one of them into a monsoon. We don't need more science here yet. I don't think I want to build that. We could also build the Behemoth C3 Center, which would allow us to build more Behemoths, but I don't need more Behemoths yet. Yeah, not yet. How do you get a... How do you get one of them Citadel Behemoths? You know, one of the ones that protect you. Also, I know Horatio's like hanging out in our place. I don't think I care. There's military Behemoth and regular Behemoth. So I'm not sure how you tell a Behemoth to be one that just sticks around and is a Citadel. Maybe you have to convert it to one. I don't know. And we'll find out later. Kind of want to make more specialized ships. You know what? When we get that carrier ship, I think I might actually make it a carrier. Like, have it carry a bunch of little dudes. Oh, hey, there's an expedition we could do here. I didn't notice that. Spencer's Space Squad is still slowly tearing down the pirates. They got a few wins over here, so they know what they're doing. You don't have to worry about that. Let's see, we have an economic behemoth over here. Yeah. As far as I know... Oh, I can upgrade it. Well, let's do that. Didn't even realize. You know who... Well, I don't have any... I was gonna say I don't have any patrol ships. Actually, they need to be upgraded too. But before I do that, let's select them, edit them, and let's give them the latest in movement technology. That way they can move 10 spaces per turn, and they're a little bit more evasive, which theoretically helps with their defense. I don't think we need anything else antimatter on them right now. Titanium probes seem to be plenty good for probulating. They probably don't need both types of defense either. Maybe we just take off the shield and give them more probes. That's a little crazy. In fact, that's very crazy. Why would I do that? I don't think they need more probes. Maybe cloaking is what they need. So they can sneak around and they can explore more effectively. You know? Seems like an idea. Could also replace this with even more defense. I don't think I'm going to do that. Even if it is slightly tempting. But you know what? I could give them even more speed, though. If I did this, they'd be pricey, but they'd have 16 movement point. You know what? Let's do this. Okay. I probably can't even afford to upgrade this one. Never mind, I can. Do it. Okay. They now have 17 movement points. And, oh, we can explore the new things. Yes, this is actually perfect. So, what do we have here on Tupa 5? More ruins. Do it. Unfortunately, it takes all of their movement points to explore one. Dust water. What the hell is dust water? 10% dust per system level on system. Okay, if we decide to use it for that. It's a luxury deposit. Curative substance that predates the Endless Schism. It is an early product of dust enhancements that is not merely curative for both biological and mechanical beings, but also enhances empathy. Ooh, Ice Age. According to your scientist, this icy planet holds a secret. It was once a planet-sized factory owned by the Endless, the first spacefaring people to harness the power of dust. The Endless are extinct now, but if they left any traces of their civilization behind, they'd be frozen miles under the surface. Perhaps their archaeological remains may still hold valuable lessons for you in the Empire, but how will you dig through all that ice? Terraform it into a temperate planet, that's how. We'll get Bilgeli plating, stronger plating that costs antimatter, but sounds like a sick idea. Apparently this is the first time we've ever seen dust water, which tracks. All right. Which planet was it again? Tupa 5. Well, we need to colonize it first. So go ahead and speed up the colonization of Tupa 5 so we can start doing it up. Go to Ismara next, because we have more things to search for there. Ducilin, do we already have you colonizing this planet? We do. Okay. They're working on it. Don't rush them. All right. Here on Horna, we have things to explore too. On this planet that we haven't touched down on yet. What's this level 4 ruin? Virtual artifacts. Once a world inhabited by the virtual faction of the Endless Civilization, these strange objects they left behind are incomprehensible to those who are not attuned to dust. For those who are, however, these artifacts give powerful enhancements. 9 trade route dust on this system. For science, to approval. That's just for having the deposit. That's nuts, man. And of course, it's a new luxury resource to us. That is actually nuts. Okay. Where else do we have things we can explore? Is there anything on Trader's Reach? No. Ying? No. Dabi? No, doesn't look like it. What about Deki? Nothing on Deki either. Okay. I'm looking for these little blips that tell me there's something there. So head to, wait, upgrade. Now head to Fletdor. 3 turns. Heck yeah. So Fletdor has a couple of things. Askella has something. And Ismara. And it looks like that's it for currently owned systems. We're not fighting them, Amblers. Settle down, okay? Keep your pants on. All right, next turn. Hey, we're actually building up some excess manpower. We'll see how long that lasts, but, you know, it's nice for now. Okay, what else can we be doing? Well, we're amicable with the Harleshams. That's nice. We've got a new colony on Gru. I totally forgot we were actually down there and working extra colonies over here. So Gruz has something to explore as well. It's worth noting. Okay. For now, they can explore. Let's not do the eco habitat because we probably won't need it in the long term. But go ahead and start building and prioritizing all of these nice, cheap upgrades. And by exploring and doing that, I mean, you know, let's just buy a bunch of it. Okay, we brought this place into the 20th century. Go ahead and give them some taters. And then let them work on colonizing these other 2 planets. Life forms, signals, and subterraneans. Good to know. Tibicena. Same thing. You know, if you have the money, you will spend it. Luxuries lottery too. Nice. Okay. We're going to do level 2. The microwaves I can't afford. Yeah, level 2. And that's good for right this second. Okay. And then Pulvis production, you can But actually colonize this planet and then work on Pulvis production. There you go. And they do have some bad stuff on their planet. Go ahead and reduce the polar tempest when you get the chance. So actually do that above Pulvis production as well. But below colonizing. Okay, 2 more systems under our control, and they're both already defended. Oh, actually, let's send you down to Tibicena, and Mwanga, go ahead and head up to Cruz, because then you can use your probe there. That way I don't have to send another ship down this way. Where are you? Where are you going? What is this? Were you going to head to one of those planets too, and they're already colonized? We've discovered a new black hole. Ceres A2. Very nice. Look at this planet, dude. This planet has all kinds of stuff on it. It's an artificial sun. Aurora waves, a strong magnetic field. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but it sounds neat. Hyperium deposit, too. Antonov rings. Gutted pirate stronghold. Interesting. Huh. Getting there doesn't do much for me. Oh, we're now, people of Sobek like us a lot, too. Cool. Jennifer. Over on Ozel. Let's do conscription, genius. Yeah. More manpower would be a good thing. Emma. Over on Allshot. Keep going with the industry. Industry is always a good thing. It's hard to beat the power of making stuff, basically. Ying, you gotta build some stuff, dude. You got nothing on the docket. Well, you do have a governor, so let's give that governor more experience. Be double experience for the governor. Let's get craft guilds for luxury resources. And then, you know what? You could use some food production. And then the National Museum. That's more influence. Cool. Start moving. Okay, we'll have other idle ships here in a minute, which is all good. Okay, Oleg, you need to move. Who the hell is this? Oh, it's the Vaulters. A Fey ring. It's new to me. Oleg, move down to Akrux. What's up there, Hannah?
Speak. Let us see if we can trust your words. I see.
Influence is not going in our direction over here. I don't really like that. I would really love your map. They can't even find terms that would make this acceptable. How about Kadem?
Why are you knocking around?
I'm looking for a map. All right, fine. You know what? We just upgraded our scout ships. We'll just use those later. Okay, Ismara. Let's see what we got. Ismara 2 has a ruin. What's on this ruin? More virtual artifacts. Sweet. Okay. Next up, head to... Actually, no. Don't head to Askella. You know what I'm going to have you do? I'm going to have you auto-explore. No, I'm going to have you manual explore. Head down to Tejat, and we're going to have you go up and find some of this stuff that the Vaulters are hiding from us. Okay. What is this planet on Nikoi that we can't colonize? It's a swamp planet. I got to figure out how to clean that up, because that's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Tupa. Transform into an Arctic planet. Pay influence to make it happen soon. Also, go ahead and just colonize Tupa 4 while you're at it. Okay, liquid composites are almost done. We're going to get a bigger, better ship. It's going to be big. It's going to be bet. It's going to be ship. I'm going to love it. You're going to love it. And I'm not asking anyone else's opinion. Yes. A breakthrough in composite materials. The addition of the liquid aspect allows objects built from these substances to maintain their basic structural integrity while being able to reinforce parts under greater duress. Handy for racket-based sports players with anger management issues. I bet. More handy for allowing us to build bigger, better ships. Okay, before we decide what we're going to do next, it's probably not going to be Behemoth related. It might be, but it probably won't be. Minimize this for now. Empire development level 5. We can now build the obelisk of all space-time. It is difficult to explain structures that encompass everything. They contain infinite computing power that does not simply record what has happened and what is happening, but do it on the level of particles and waves in perfect synchronization. These titanic structures contain all knowledge, all history, and the understanding of how to perfectly develop, use, and project all power. You hold the ability to create or destroy anything living or non-living anywhere in the galaxy instantaneously. Energy and materials are infinite for you, and it is likely that soon you'll be able to create and manipulate time itself. That seems like kind of a big deal. We need 60 of the rare resources, 100 of the semi-rare, and 125 of the relatively common strategic resources, as well as 80,000 industry. He'll increase trade income by 50%, give +5 FIDC, all of them, per person on all of the planets, give 8 vision range on the system, and 100 garrison capacity per person. We're going to put this on Sol, and it's going to be amazing. We also got improved commercial drives. Civilian ships are now faster, and a new law slot. Very nice. Developer of talent. Apparently we have achieved this. Be the first to unlock the 3rd population collection bonus level within your empire. Yeah, humans, we have plenty of them. Citadel of Demography. We'll see what that does for us. Hey, a new hero from the, I was gonna say from the temple, from the academy. Anaxagoras, an unfallen guardian militarist hero. This guy sounds neat. I love the idea that we wiped them out and this guy just wants to fight for Terra. A Riftborn overseer. And a Lumeris counselor. I don't know if I want Baron Harkonnen over here. I kind of want the Unfallen guy. Anaxagoras. Very nice. What can you do? At the final level, ooh, extra effect from Fidzi and happiness population effect and collection bonuses. Dude, that's pretty sick. Effectively, he can make our planets amazing. He can also apparently give his ships more health. He would also be very good in battle. Yeah, give me the tree. Give me the fighting tree, please. That sounds awesome. Market-wide price increase. Okay. Yep, we did achieve this. Citadel of Demography. It's an empire improvement. We automatically get it, and it gives extra diplomatic pressure. Nice. All right. You are close to winning a wonder victory. Are we? I guess we're first here? Oh, that's because there's 3 required obelisk of all space-time, and if we build 3, then we win. I see. All right. We're first everywhere else, too, but that's not... It's not irrelevant, but it's not as relevant. Endro. More, just improve your city a little bit. Who's in charge at Behemoth? Nobody. Oh, we need to fix that. Because I have someone who wants to be in charge of Behemoth. I don't need to buy... Well, we could buy... Screw it. I'm buying all the titanium. Can I buy all the quadrinics too? I can. Orcalics would be worth more because we don't actually produce it. So buy all of that. Buy all the Hyperium. And let's just crash the economy. Yeah, buy all the antimatter too. We crew that very slowly. Woodsfez, that's a name. Hey, Woodsfez. How you doing? He's a scavenger, an overseer, and an ecologist. Ooh, he gives us extra luxury resources. I like the bean counter one. For sure. Ruthian F11 Tighina. Interesting. So he's a counselor. He's a Horatio, of course. Who actually also has really awesome abilities, like vanity markets. Very good for luxury resources. Unfortunately, the planet we're looking on putting them on does not have luxury resources. So that makes that part a little bit harder, you know? Here's another tree, Baromaxa. It's an interesting name. All right. And there's a LMAO. It's probably not your actual name, but it's the one that I have decided. We got Ublart over here. I kind of want this guy just because he's level 5. But also he's expensive. Maybe I want Scales Galena instead. Scales is a counselor. A religious counselor too. Scavenge surplus. No, I don't want this stuff. Yeah, this is all counselor stuff, right? So I don't want a counselor to lead. I guess I want an overseer. Yeah, that's probably what I want. Seeker would probably be okay too. I'm gonna grab Baramaxa. You're cheap. I mean, you're only level 1, so of course you're cheap. Okay, Baramaxa is now going to this planet here. Okay. There you go. You're going to be called Quiricus. Moving forward. It won't change there yet, but that's okay. And you'll level up as this planet improves. And you know what? Improve it will, because I'm going to pay for it to improve. Let's get the National Museum. And eco habitats. We really need to... We're going to terraform this planet. Actually, pay for the terraform it now. Yeah, get that done. That planet sucks. No offense to anyone living there, but your planet sucks. Yeah, don't worry about the battleships and cruisers yet. Build good, fun things, and then worry about those. Okay. That's good for now. Decky has transformed some planets. Nobody is idle, which is good. Tibicena and Gruz, of course, have built 3 million things. Okay, so you've leveled up. More humans on... Wow, Gruz already grew by 2 population. Oh, the Sisters of Mercy have left Beeman. That's too bad. They were the only ones we had. Ah, well. Maybe they're going somewhere. I don't see their ships, so maybe they just left. Spencer, you leveled up. Welcome to level 7. Enjoy your additional shield absorption, which is kind of sick. And Anna Axgoras the second has joined. Look at this mighty lad. All right, you're going to be a fleet commander, so we give you more fleet ship health. First, the experience. That's a no-brainer. More fleet health. At this rate, you're going to be able to give your fleets, what, 20 and 20? Dude, they're going to be the healthiest ships in the galaxy. All right. Okay, we're going to look at giving you and assigning you to something. One of our fleets, of course. Let's see, we have the 7th page. They're a scouting fleet, the Yusho, Cephaloros, or the Ambler. I hate all of these options. Let's put you on the Cephaloros fleet that is protecting Decky for now. I'll probably put you on another fleet later, but I want you out there so you gain experience. Also, you have an extra point that I apparently just did not give you. So sorry about that. We could put it on life sign targeting or protective formation. I know we got all the default stuff up there, but I'm looking at the interesting stuff. More ship health, please. Hey, you know what? You make your ships healthy enough, maybe they will become an extremely powerful fleet just because. How much manpower did this fleet have? 1.6. That's not bad. And then we got Quiricus. Look at it with that control panel. Very nice, very nice. Check out the tree hands over here. Love it. Okay, scoot your boots. Let's get you moving where you're going. Keep protecting Tibicena, please. You can now protect Gruz, but more importantly, you can also check out what we have over here. It's a signal. That means it could be anything. What do we find? We found a ship. We found a single cog. Well, eat my feet. I guess merge it into the current group. This tiny ass ship. Okay, well, Gruz 2 has a life form on it, so we'll see what that is later. Speaking of life forms, we have a new death form, a Dreadnought, a carrier ship. It's the biggin. It's such a biggin, in fact, that it has an extra large weapon slot. It's also technically a special slot. You can put things in here that you can't put anywhere else, but I don't think we've unlocked any of those yet, so it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so strip the ship. let's start from the beginning. Okay, we're gonna make our first Dreadnought. It's gotta have super good armor. Okay, it's gotta have some shields. Probably should have put those in the opposite place, but it's fine either way. Okay, now when it comes to support modules, we got 3, one of which doubles as an armor slot. Well, can be an armor slot, I should say. I'm thinking we give it speed and evasion. We could give it deployable ramparts, which would actually give us more siege power, and it would give it health. Let's do that. Okay, I like that idea. It can now hold 1250, whereas before it was 450. Holy cow. Oh, that's right. It's times 4 because of the module size. Let's give it more defense. Wow, it's going to cost 12 antimatter per ship. But it's going to be worth it because it's going to have these rockets, which almost give it 10,000 power by itself. In addition to these rockets, let's give it some flak. Yeah, let's put flak on both sides. So, here and here. There we go. Very nice. Now we have some Omni modules over here that you could put almost anything on. Actually, is this an Omni module? That is. Let's put the flak up here in the front instead. I think this one is only a weapon slot, right? It could also be a... you could also put squadrons on it. So if we wanted to now, we could also fit one of each squadron on it. And if we did that, it would give it a little bit more power, but then it could spit out 4 fighters and 2 bombers at a time, effectively giving it power at every range. I'm going to do that. This is less of a specialized ship. It's going to be expensive, but you know we're going to build at least 7 of them. So we are all the way at the end for Empire development now, which means we could probably find some really sick stuff. Yeah, perfected protector designs. Extra health on both protectors and hero ships. Oh, nice. And we could enhance Soprons. With dependency algorithms, we could enhance our Sheridan ships, which would probably be a good idea. And perfect the attacker ships. Nice. Agri drugs will allow us to enhance our Yernif if we want. Far Halo Shipyard. Enhance the Zealous. We could make it, we give it even more slots. That would be nuts. And then, interestingly enough, there's some food-related stuff at the very end. These are strong. These are very strong. Yeah. +5 per piece, +10 per alliance. A high Serenity program. The advanced citadels. Like... Citadel specialization. This production of defense-oriented behemoth. Unlock this for all your existing behemoths. To specialize, select it from the galaxy view and select the option from the ship list. Yeah, I assume you have to put it over a planet and then turn it into a citadel. Okay, I'm going to do that with one of them because I definitely want to test that. Dust 9 production. 100% hero recovery rate. That could be good. But let's move things around a little bit. You know what? We have those fighters. Well, we're going to have those fighters, but we don't have our upgraded fighters. And with adamantium alloys, we could upgrade those fighters. Ooh, 35% kinetic damage. Oh, shield interference. Shield interference missiles not making me excited, but the alloys themselves are. Plus, over here, we can upgrade them permanently forever. Permanently forever is redundant, but you know what I mean. We could also upgrade the beams, but honestly, I'm going with the missiles. I want top level missiles. You can't stop me from wanting that. Okay. Head to Sol. Sol, have you started planet cracking yet? You did. Okay. It's fine. Build this first. 18 turns, 6.5 million dust if I wanted it right away. Okay. Build me my first Dreadnought. I will pay for it with influence. Why are you blinking up here? Tibicenia reached. Yeah, this is our planet. I've reached it. It's because we're going to head down and try to bounce off to Dorado. Are we tracing here? Decky. Operation currently en route. Yeah. Cannot cancel trace operations. Oh, I see. We're tracing. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see who's idle. All right, Mwanga. Yeah, we did what we needed to do there. So for now, and we got a cog out of it. Hollow freaking Luya. Let's switch you back. I think that's the smartest thing to do. Okay, Amblers, you're not doing anything. You're fine to stay there. Flet Door, what are your secrets? This swamp planet, which we can't land on yet. I need to get the research for that. Endless Foundries. Huh. Sea artifacts. Extra industry. That's what I was trying to think of on the system. And finally, on Flet Door 4, we have some kind of anomaly. It is Orcalics. Just some Orcalics. All right, fine. That's everything within our current system. Till we find more somewhere. So for now, let's put you guys on Auto Explore. Like true Auto Explore. Go wherever you want. Do whatever you want. I don't even care. Okay, what lets us land on swamp planets? Behemoth generators. Ah, more movement points for behemoths. Gotcha. And more vision. And a better scanner. Those would all be good things. Seriously, what lets me land on swamp planets? Because I'm losing my mind over here on the... Wait, what is this? Terraforming. To increase planet size? Put that on the docket. That's nuts. All right. I'm looking for the little arrow icon that says this gives you new places to terraform. Or to, not to terraform, to land on. Is it an empire development? It might be. There it is. Hyperpacks. Okay. Hyperpacks will also give us incremental boost based on main population. A faction pact treaty. Opulent frontiers. Extra deposit value on luxury resources where there's outpost. And improves actions to influence election results. Cool. I want this right away. So move this to the front. Pay influence. Got it. Good. Now, give me these damn swamp planets already. We need every planet. And by need, I mean want. Go ahead and speed this up. I want that one colonized right away. Okay. Horna, you're working on yours, right? Yeah. Okay, everything else is good. We're just working on it at this point. Wait, Tupa? You're working on that one? You are. Good. Excellent. We turn this to an Arctic. We need to turn it into a temperate planet. Yeah. Do that immediately. Okay. That's some positive change. We have a new law spot. Our upkeep is 1,300. Okay, but our influence per turn is 12. What else? What's new? Bucks for Lux. In order to encourage development of selected planet types, taxes and regulations are simplified or removed to encourage investment. Less system improvement cost per luxury deposit. Yimby. Fleet fortitude. That would be healthier ships. Lower fleet cost. Spoils of war. I mean, this less military upkeep is pretty good. Plus 20 approval per owned system on systems. This is actually phenomenal. This is just 40 approval everywhere. Populations become eager to wage war when the enemy is portrayed as being truly savage and inhuman. By forcing news networks to promote the reporting of alien atrocities and to present the armed forces as noble heroes holding back the flood, civilian eagerness to support military actions grows dramatically. Cool. It's a little propaganda between friends. Now all of our planets are ecstatic, except no, all of them are, because 94 is still ecstatic. Dude, Ying's at 260. Ying loves us more than Sol. We can hold 3 more planets still, technically. Okay, next turn. Good stuff. That is going to maximize all of our profits. Because happy people are productive people. All right, no adamantium alloys this turn. Which is fine for the most part. There. Topa 5 has been made a temperate planet. Despite all your efforts, not much of the endless civilization remains here. Seems a long succession of sentient species inhabited this planet in the eons after the endless demise. Traces of the endless have been all but wiped out. It wasn't a complete waste of time, however. You managed to unearth a set of ancient ship technology blueprints that seem to perform very efficiently, even by modern standards. We got a diplomatic message, too. All right, that's new plating. We could consider applying that. Hello. Ah, yes, our truce has expired. Good to know. Really, son? You gonna fight Spencer's fleet? All right, we'll watch that in a minute.
Horatio's plans for this galaxy do not include your meddling and rudeness.
Interesting. Horatio are considering offering you the honor of an alliance so you might fight alongside such a beautiful specimen. How's your nail care routine? I don't want to talk about it. They are in need of military help and they're at war with a third party. Ooh, juicy. Who are you at war with? Someone we don't know. Very juicy gossip. All right. Interesting, interesting. Got to level up on Dimitri. Yeah, go ahead and get Conscription Genius. Quirkus, reach level 4. Because I bought all of his planet improvements. Extra food on the system. Yeah, that could always be good. Even more food on the system. Okay, I'm sensing a trend here. We'll take just 10 flat food production and then some industry. All right. There you go. Make Behemoth amazing. Yeah, we just did this, but thank you. I didn't need 2 pop-ups for it. All right. Good things. Enhanced meteor strikes. We built our Dreadnought over in Seoul. It has 29,000 health by itself. 1,200 crew. It costs 6 command points for someone to command it. Has 4 fighters, 2 bombers, 14,000 attack power, 3,000 defense power. Whew. And Trader's Reach has a system shield now. Azel, you're not building anything. We need to fix that. Give me food. And actually colonize these, well, colonize, they're already done. Let's turn this ash planet into a desert planet, please. And then specialize it. Give me, you don't really make much, do you? Just give me Colonial Exchange. We'll eventually turn it into a nicer planet. Azel 1, we don't need to change that one. You can all do all of this in one turn? All right, we need to do more. Exotic Rations is free. Body Language Institute is not, but do that too. Yeesh. All right. Okay, anyone else not working on something? No, Behemoth is working on battleships. This is why Quercus got like 3 level ups, like immediately. Okay, everyone else is working on something. Trader's Reach over here has their shield, which is great. Why are so few people living on this planet? I mean, I guess they're static anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just weird. The Body Language Institute. Sorry, not the F Reality. Ultra Wealth Sanctuary actually literally doesn't do anything for this planet, so don't worry about it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Build me an economic behemoth. You could do it. Build it for me today. Just get it over with. All right. Spencer, do what you got to do. I mean, they're going to fight. They don't really have a choice. Extra long-range defense bonus on ships. They harden themselves, apparently, and stick at medium range as much as they can. And there's Quercus right there in the back. Not Quercus, there's Spencer right there in the back. They do have this hunter. It is called the Thunder, and it's a bigger ship for sure. Look at that. That's a big ship. But we have a Behemoth. There it is over there. Like, I get it. You're desperate to try to win. But we have a Behemoth. So I don't know. Even in the overview camera, you can tell where the Behemoth is on the map. So I don't know what to tell you. Other than maybe they didn't want to live. Jeez. Hey, Spencer. How many command points do you have available? It doesn't actually say. It's actually, according to this, they're already over capacity, technically. That's not true, though, is it? What's our capacity? 23. You know, I think we should have some more. Maybe it's because they're combined with the, I don't know. But either way, this Dreadnought needs to go somewhere at some point. Let's see, what fleets do we have down here? Dominic's Dominators are here. Now we're whooping 138 per turn. That's what I'm talking about. Both of you could use more. So I tell you what. Launch this Dreadnought. And let's go over to Acre. Take 11 turns. And it looked like, unless I'm losing my mind, it was actually faster to do some warp speed and just cut right through this unknown space. Dude, warp speed kicks ass. Cool. Okay, everyone else start moving. Go where you're going to go. You two did the do-si-do, which is good for us. Wait, there was more to discover there. Nope. Yes, I do still want... No, don't go into sleep mode. Go into defense mode. Shoot, there was still more to discover in Gruz. It's fine. We'll discover it in time. Okay, in turn. We're not getting influence with the Tajat anymore. We should either fix that or go to war with them. And we're probably going to fix that between the two options. I'm really curious who you guys are at war with. I kind of want to cut down through your systems to find out. Adamantium alloys. We can now have advanced heavy bombers and strike fighters. And shield interference missiles, which we're probably not too worried about. Next is actual upgrades to missiles and slugs that'll cost adamantium. And the core cracker. Planet crackers can destroy a planet after orbiting a system for a listed charge time. Can only be installed on carriers. They will allow you to destroy a planet completely. Again. This is an Acrux, yeah. They're attacking Oleg's Obliterators. Alright. I mean, Oleg's Obliterators has... something happened. Because that is the sound of something happening. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see that pop up right away. Because this battle had to happen. Skip to the action. Let's get the obliterating done. It's the same fleet we've just beat up. Just in a different location. Okay. What is this? War is such an aimless, indifferent thing. Let us forge an alliance of like-minded, if not equally attractive, partners. They will give us 130 antimatter to ally with them against an unknown empire. I do not want to do this. Would you... This one's even worse. This was just one tiny ship. And it's not even a pirate ship, it looks like. This looks like an no, not an Unfallen. Is that a... No, an Invader is a different kind of ship. Anyway, skip the battle. Look, I don't want to do that. I will offer you peace.
Unless you have something of value to say.
Yeah, give me your map and I'll go to peace with you. Give me the map. Come on, let's see it. Come on, Horatio. There it is. Okay, new systems. Hey, there's more Sisters of Mercy. Hi. Actually, how you doing? There you go. More Mavros. Kalmat. The Uvians. Renment. Elo. They're neat. Ooh, minus military upkeeps on Behemoths. Very nice. Amoebas. We know where the Academy is now. Here it is run by a Voidyani dissident and a few of his followers called Pathfinders. Ah. So this is where the Academy is. Oh, a planet here has been destroyed. What? There's the Academy, Haro. It's destroyed? Someone wiped out the Academy? Holy crap. Edir. Oh, these flying dudes? They're kind of neat looking. Dragon-like animals, that's cool. Apparently 2 of them. Kaltikma, love them. Planet Bilgeli. Hospital if dry planet. Okay. Over here on Kappa. So, that is Horatio's home planet. No, Horatio's home planet is separate from that? I don't know. Maybe he renamed it Horatio Prime, but there's Horatio Prime. Okay. Lots of stuff happening here. We've now discovered half the galaxy, at least. There's some resources and nebulas. Yeah, we don't care about those. New resource found. Proto-orchids. Planet Uchi. The Hishio home planet.
We can be trusted to act as you think we will. You cannot.
Okay. Fierce and aggressive, driven by their sense of honor. They are fearless in battle. Okay. Interesting. The loyalty to their leaders depends on the sense of honor and glory accrued to the Empire. They are not the ones at war with Horatio. Interesting. Okay. Very cool. Tichinami? Home planet of the Voidiani. Prospero. They're the ones at war, I bet you. Is it Taikonami? Taikonami, maybe? I don't know.
We are too polite to say what we are thinking. So, we will stop at hello.
Uh-huh. You're the ones at war with Horatio. Gotcha. Victims of classic cycle of over-industrialization, they were saved by technology culled from the ruins of the virtual endless. These precursors quickly gained an aura of a divinity in the eyes of the Voidiani and are now worshipped as gods. Oh, okay. They're extra religious. Their populations live on great arcs and colonize systems in a unique way. When arcs anchor on an unpopulated system, they exploit all of its colonizable planets simultaneously. Arcs can be gained by leeching captive populations and amassing essence. Seeking other peoples to convert, control, and consume. Interesting. They only have 3 systems. That doesn't seem like... Oh, they have 4 systems. Excuse me. Dude, Horatio is all over the place. This over here is not Horatio. This is the other guys. Yeah, now we know so much more of the galaxy thanks to this. This is great. All right. We know 80% of the galaxy at this point. Thanks to that. I think I just got rid of positive things, but Petra got 2 level ups. So we'll give you Cosmic Castaway, because you might need it later. I guess I could have gone for Titan of Industry, but we'll get that on the next level up. It's fine. Okay. So we have peace with Horatio. That's locked in. Soul and Elshot have gained. Druz got level 10. Druz. Ooh, yes. Improve your planet, please. All your planets. And then Petra, we already leveled up. Cool. Economic Behemoth is done in Trader's Reach. Decky has improved their plasma sphere. Go ahead and get me the National Museum, as well as the body... Well, maybe not the Body Language Institute yet. How about food? Yeah, that'd be good. Horna, you have nothing to do, at least you think. Go ahead and enhance your flora. Enhance the friendly locals. Do that stuff. Okay. You always got something to do. The meme's starting to build fleets, which I appreciate. Okay. Yeah, work on that institute, but then let's head down close to the Trader's Reach. What's going on here? Is there something going on here? Not sure. Trader's Reach. Head to Seoul, please. Okay. Specialize it into a Obliterator, Juggernaut, or Citadel. Okay, that's where you do it. Good to know. Eventually, I want the Dark Matter Institute here, but that can wait. Not in a huge hurry for that. Okay, what do we got going on? 7th Patriots Navy over here. It's a patrol ship. Well, I guess we don't need to patrol nearly as much as we did before. Yeah, Yeah, we can see where a lot of star lanes are. Tell you what, let's head... I'm looking to see if there's any place where I can't... where, like, there's a star lane going to nowhere. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing one. So I think most... Ah, down here. Okay. Head down to Astral Lagoon. It's like you 9 turns because you're fast. Kadem has some long reach over here. Look at that stuff. Oh, while you're at it... Dang it. I was going to have you stealth. Hey, you're way over here right now. Hey, stealth yourself while you're doing it. Cool. Mwonga, go ahead and defend. Yeah, we won't move you back for now. I don't feel like it. Seems like more work than I want to put up with. Anyway. Yeah, now we know where a lot of systems are. They're going to make a new fleet when they can, but they're getting hit by 138 per turn, so that's going to slow them down quite a bit. 42 per turn. Yeah, Spencer's slowly busting these guys down. It'll be good. It'll be good. All right. So we finally have peace with someone. That's good. Hey, you want peace too? Probably not. I'm guessing we're getting all the peace we're going to get. We don't need vision from anyone else now. Nope. How about Kadem? They're reserved. Yeah. Most of us are like, we're okay with a Cold War. You know, I'll offer it because it's neutral. What's the worst that could happen? They say no, right? Presumably that's the worst that could happen.
No? Still want to act all dark and mysterious, huh?
Well, you telling me dark and mysterious? You're the ones who refused peace. We're actually gaining influence on Doria over here. No? Okay. What about you guys?
We watch you, creature, and we wait.
I bet. Nah, you're fine. We could do vision sharing. This would be both ways. What if we did peace and vision sharing? What would they think about that? Because we probably know more about the map than they do. Nope, they hate it. All right, then I'll shut the hell up and say that is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Endless Space 2. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. Yeah, but feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. So it'll keep coming and won't stop till it does. Maybe this means we're building the wonder. That is what it means. Okay, it's a beacon to everyone else that we're trying to learn about all space-time. As you do, as you do. Thanks again for watching. My name is Thet. I'll see you in the next video. Everybody owes. Yo.